Pro Dad Pod, dude.
Pro Dad Pod.
Pro Dad Pod, dude. Get familiar, dude. Press play. Get familiar, dude, because it's gonna be
Hype 'em
good
up.
dad
Hype
stuff.
'em up.
You know what I'm saying? Like dads
Yeah.
doing dad stuff in the middle, like when we can.
Yes.
Now it's the time of the young lion. Moving forward, now ahead and beyond. Now it's time to take mine and make a bow to the King of Leon. Check.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Pro Dad Podcast. I'm your host, Jose. This is my co-host, Jimmy. I am actually a co-host. I should have stated that from the beginning, but we're both co-hosting, and it's going to be nothing but the gun show today.
Yo, look at the shoulders, the boulders on this man.
Look at the guns on this fella right here. He's going to destroy someone. Actually, he did destroy multiple somebodies at last week's event. You want to tell him about it?
Good times. All right, yeah, we'll lead off with that instead of the baby stories, right?
Yeah, why not, right? Talk about your weekend.
It was a good weekend. Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling returned.
Nice.
They're originally from Hazleton, PA, but we moved to Broadheadsville, PA, and that's where we're going to be running here. And we returned and we kicked some ass. And shout out to the Sambo show and the main event, but most importantly, the Ascension, former WWE tag team, former NXT champions.
Yes.
Some great guys, behind the scenes and in the ring, true professionals. It was an honor to get to work with them. I even got a cigar afterwards from the big guy, Victor. He gave me a cigar.
Nice.
It was rad. It was
love
good times.
Victory cigars.
Yes,
Actually,
sir.
that kind of really what wraps up and does well into my segue is I got a cigar too, but I got a cigar at my brother's baby shower. So that was my weekend. So my brother and I, or my whole family, actually, I should say, we put on a little baby shower to kind of have for my parent. It was actually originally supposed to be an anniversary celebration of renewing vows for my brother and his wife, and then over the pandemic, they had to reschedule, and they also got pregnant during that time, so they kind of just rolled it up as they rescheduled into a baby shower as well. And surprisingly, it worked well. It kind of all worked and meshed well. And I did my little speech and got my little cigar at the end from one of my dad's cousins. So it was really nice. It was cool. It was fun times.
Did you get like a good hurrah and a good golf clap? Did you get a laugh? Gotta be funny.
I got multiple laughs and I got multiple compliments of that was really good. You did a really good speech from people from not even my family. So
and a good day to use.
A good day is to use.
Yeah, I love it, dude. I was smashed at the one and only wedding speech I've done, and I was one of the groomsmen, and this guy, like, he gave me a place to stay when I didn't have a place to stay, and we just go way back. Made this speech at his wedding, and everyone's digging it. Like, it was just a real heartfelt in the moment. I had a bunch of drinks in me, so I was just going, and I was like, all right, well, that went really well. I was like, oh, let's wrap it up with a joke.
Oh no.
And I go, and they're like, yeah. And I'm like, well, sorry, kids. I'm like, the only type of jokes I know. I go.
Here we go.
I tell the joke. I go, and this is great because this is before the baby stories. This is great content. I said, there's this old joke. It's from The Sopranos, actually. He goes, rich man and a poor man share the same wedding anniversary. And every day they meet up at Ellis Island and they go get lunch, to celebrate their wives.
Okay.
And so the rich man and the poor man are getting lunch, and the poor man says, so what did you get your wife for your anniversary? And he goes, I got her a Mercedes-Benz and a diamond ring. And he goes, damn, you got her both? Why'd you get her both? And he goes, because if she doesn't like the ring, she can drive it back in the Mercedes.
Yeah.
He goes, wow, man, that's clever thinking. He he asked the poor man, he's, what'd you get your wife for the anniversary? He goes, I got her a pair of slippers and a dildo. And she's slippers and a dildo. He said, why? And the poor man said, because if she don't like the slippers, she can go fuck herself. And so, dude, when I tell you the fucking party erupted, dude, they did not see that shit coming. And you know what? That's my wedding speech story. So I hope
That
yours was
is
better.
awesome. No,
I
no,
hope
I
yours was
mean
better for Sammy.
that was perfect. That was perfect. You I started with the joke, and that was way better of a joke than I had.
If she doesn't like the slippers, she can go fuck herself. It's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
It
Perfect
is.
ending. Perfect ending.
I'm sure I'm going to lose some points with Britt for that, so I apologize and I
No,
love you,
no,
girl,
no,
but
no, you're fine. It was, I love it. I think she'll like it a lot. She'll find it funny for sure. I
my
no,
girl's
it's not
tired
like
of hearing it. She's heard it so many times.
it's really funny. Like if you asked me to do a dirty joke, I couldn't. Well, I could probably pull one out of my ass, probably, but there were not a lot up there. You know who's really good at them? My dad. My dad is
Oh, I
really,
bet.
really good at
He
them.
just looks like a guy
He's
who's
well,
just
it's
full of
funny
them.
too, because like he wanted to start a comedy club when we first moved out to Phoenix or down to Phoenix, and it's hard because it's like he went through so many building inspectors and stuff like that, but he just like got tired of trying to like
Damn.
fix this place that was like getting just like bleeding him of money. So
Damn.
yeah, he was just like, nah, it's not worth it.
I had
But
no idea.
yeah,
That's awesome.
dude, he
Well,
was like he was almost over the hill, and it was just a bunch of coding that like he had to move, like basically do a lot of construction that just was a headache, too much of a headache for him to
that's a
try and
pain in
get
the
done.
ass.
So yeah, he just was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, he
Shit.
loves like doing comedy, and like he loves comedy in general. He's like a funny, like you know him. He's a funny
Oh
guy.
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he's always crying.
I brought back the vlogs because I sit and I watch. I enjoy your guys' vlogs. Shout out Finding Arizona. If you don't follow the Finding Arizona podcast, give them a follow.
Pete,
Um, but
thank you.
of course, plug.
Plug.
Um, but I brought back the vlogs for Kayla, and because I was sitting here watching alone and like a fucking like just like I am, like I'm sitting
Yeah.
here with a tear in my eye watching you guys just cover all the things that you covered over a span of a couple of them. It was beautiful.
Thank
And
you.
then we got to, of course, and then we got to the point. I was like, you got to see Jose's dad. I was like, he's just like him. Like he looks like him. He acts like him. Like
Oh,
it's funny.
he's me times 1,000 for sure. Like I am just a small bit of him. Like Sammy's way more him than me, but it's like his
No shit.
personality and
I just
like,
haven't seen Sammy since you guys were here.
dude,
Since we were
yeah,
kids, bro. That's the last time I saw Sammy.
dude. You don't know about his long hair? Have you
Well,
seen the
yeah,
picture? I mean,
I've
picture.
seen
Okay,
pictures and stuff, but hung out with him, talked
yeah,
with
yeah,
him,
yeah,
gotten to hear his voice and you
dude.
know.
He's man. It's just something else. Like your little
Do
brother
you
gets.
remember playing Manhunt
Oh, dude,
and
I remember every day we
something
play Manhunt.
happened? Yo, me and you almost got into blows. Something happened where like I tagged Sammy hard or like he ducked and I
Yeah,
got him in the face or
yeah.
something.
When he gets riled up, I get riled up too. So it's like definitely like I'm a big brother.
I
So it's
just
not. It's
remembered that.
definitely. I'm thinking about it probably, yeah, because like when we were kids, like we all got riled up. But I think
Oh
essentially
yeah,
what it came down to, it's like if I'm thinking about it now, if like he got hurt and he was crying, or he got hurt and he started shouting or
sure,
whatever, I probably got
sure.
riled up and like tried to protect
Yeah,
him or whatever. But you know
I
me,
love
I'm
it.
just like
I love it.
I'm just protecting. Like that's all it is. And honestly, like I don't even honestly I remember a little bit, but it's like it was like we were just like you explained yourself. You're like, no, no, I didn't try and I was like, okay, well, whatever. Like, get over it,
Yeah,
Sammy.
just like you, I don't really remember it, but it was funny because
Yeah.
remembering that I haven't seen him since when we were kids, that
Try to
was one of the last
remember.
times. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
wild.
that is
What a
wild.
world.
I'm just like also like so now we're going into the actual dad stuff, but like going back to the
Yeah.
weekend, this was
Yeah.
the first time little man got out to go like do something with all more than just like my family or
He's
my
probably like,
brother. Yeah, dude. So the entire time he was there, he was just straight up eyes open, taking it all in. It was his like very first time outside of the house in this environment where he didn't know. Loud music, a lot of like people coming up to him, picking him up, and like it was just one of those environments where he was like just like taking it all in. But he did fairly well. Like he managed to go at least a whole like feeding and lasted until his nap time, and then like we had to dip out after my speech, but he did really well. I was surprised.
they're like, you just came to fucking do your speech, dude. That's it.
Yeah, I like honestly, it wasn't even like that. I kept explaining to it. It's like, look, we're trying. Like I'm 100%. If I could have stayed there the entire night, I would have. But little
Brother,
man is
he's
it's
about
a
to
it's a,
find out.
yeah.
He's about to find out
Oh yeah.
just how quickly plans change, my
Plans
friend.
change exactly. and
Oh
and they
yeah.
understood that much. Like to like his wife who's pregnant, Letty, she understood 100% because she's like, if I was mom and you had baby with you, like I would 100% want to go home and like make him go to
Hmm.
sleep and let him sleep in his own bed. Like I
Yep.
don't know, we, I only told I think my parents, but it like took us another hour to get him down after we were home. It was just kind of he was energetic from the environment
He's
and just
wired.
kind of like wired, yeah. And so we, took the time to like settle him down, make him realize he's at home, he's calm,
Yeah.
and then get him bedtime routine, and then he was out. Like it just took a little extra time, but it was like again, we needed to leave early so we could have that extra time to do that stuff with him and like make sure that he goes down settled with because after that whole thing he slept for the rest of the night. Like he was out
Yeah.
and we didn't wake up
He was
till the next morning.
exhausted.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you just have to. I think most people think that parents leave just because they have the built-in excuse to leave, but it's really like for me, like I would have loved to stay there. I mean, it's my brother and his wife.
Sure.
Like I would love to stay. And my family was there. I
Yeah.
would have loved to stay there. But it's like
Yeah.
you have to prioritize certain things. So it's like I stayed as long as I could.
Yeah. And
So
sometimes the pressure can get to you, you know.
oh
You
yeah.
get you're out a
There's a level
place.
of responsibility, especially being like the big brother and like having to he asked me to do a speech, he asked me to be there. So it's like I think there was a level for me of responsibility of like wanting to be there for him and as my brother, and then also to like give little man a chance to see family, like be in an
Yeah.
environment like that.
He's like, what the hell? There's more than two.
There's
It's
more than
like I'm
two of you.
okay, like you brought in grandma, grandpa. Okay, that's like three, four, and then you got like five, six. But what the hell is all of this? What is this person here?
Yeah. Who's this person? Who's this person? Who's this? And I'm just watching closely from the side. Like I'm just like like I let people come up to him. I let people touch him and like you know coddle him and whatever. But it's like I'm watching and I'm like watching him take it in. Like I'm watching
Yeah.
him like dart his eyes left and right. Like he's like looking around. He's like definitely taking it all in and like what is this place?
He's at that stage right now, dude, where he's gonna he'll surprise you though. Like I'm
He
sure
does.
because like was he said he didn't cry, right? So
Yeah, well, he didn't cry until the very end where DJ started going. Like it was part like dance party
loud
time.
and
Then yeah, he was wanting to get out of there. It was too loud for him.
sure, naturally, yeah,
Yeah.
but those
But
types of things, it was
once we were in the car and home, like he was chill.
yep, yep. He's like, okay, I got mom and dad. That's
Yeah,
how it is, man.
definitely. But yeah, that was like weekend. Like all my weekend was really something new. Like just as a parent and as just something new going out with him and new for
Excuse me.
myself in general. It's like I haven't been out in a while, so it's like seeing
Mm.
everyone. It's like
It looked like you
okay,
guys were having a good time. You guys were
we were.
smiling. I love the picture. He's got such a great smile. He's a handsome little guy.
I'm
And
telling you, man, it's all gums. It's like, oh, and I'm like, I
you wait.
posted, I posted about it, and it's like he sticks out his tongue just like me.
Yeah, I saw that. That's rad. Two rad dads, dude.
Two rad
Hell yeah.
dads, man.
When you
I'm
seen
just,
that picture, like I literally took a picture of me, Presley, and Kayla one day, and I don't like, dude, she's like 10 feet away. And she must have seen herself on the camera.
yeah,
And you remember that picture? And she's like,
yeah,
she's like, she's like, and I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
I look at I had no idea when I took the picture until I look at it. I go, holy shit, she is sticking her tongue out like, like,
Yeah.
and
She's
everyone always
incredible.
reminds me, yeah, they remind me, they're like, that's your daughter. That's definitely your daughter, dude. Like,
That's
that,
yours right there.
well, I tell them at the wrestling show, I mean, shout out to all the fans. And I've disclosed this to a lot of them. Um, but it's a lot. Like, they're like, when are you gonna bring her to a show? And I'm like, never, dude.
Mhm.
And they're like, oh, and they like kind of get offended. It's like, I don't want her around a bunch of people she doesn't know. Everyone wants to hold her, talk to
Yeah.
her, touch her. Like, nah, you know, it's just, it's a lot, dude.
Yeah, and
It's a
I'm
lot.
uncomfortable with family. Like that was pure family and like friends. Like
Yep.
that was the environment for that kind of situation. But it's like, yeah, that
Yeah.
what you're talking about, like a bigger event like that, no way am I taking him
No.
there.
And it's
That's
just, it's, you know, it's nothing against the people that love to come to wrestling shows, but because of the like
it's just
wrestling
yeah, it's a
breeds
lot.
weird, it breeds weird fandom. So they think they know you and they think they know your baby and they like,
Hmm.
oh, you know,
Yep.
it's like,
They think they have the opportunity to possess something that's really not theirs. Yeah.
yeah, they want to
Anywho,
live vicariously through you, you know?
yeah, exactly. And you know what, man? I'm like I'm taking it all in different strides too with like the protection level of like and we'll get into it because there's a clip I want to show you really quick into our next
Oh,
segment
shit.
that'll lead us in. But is there anything from this weekend that you know, kind of want to wrap up with
We,
or anything from
just getting
anything
to
coming
see
out?
Grams, everything,
Yeah,
just getting to see Grams and Nanny
good.
and, you know, for the most part, like all of us being vaccinated. So big hugs and big
Yeah.
kisses on the cheeks that have just been fucking super long overdue.
Nice.
And, you know, we take her on walks, you know, Presley,
Good.
she's saying so much more, you know, I say good morning and she tries to say it back and she she's slick, man. Like
She
she's
tries
growing so
too.
fast, man.
Because when we call and chat, like on our phone
Yeah,
time, like literally,
yeah,
she tries. Like she
yep,
legitimately is getting better and better with me. Because
yeah.
I mean, she sees me more than once, and
So yeah,
she definitely is like getting better at talking, like feeling comfortable around me. And
yeah, yeah.
that's really fun to me because she like starts doing stuff. She starts, you know, interacting with me because I try and like get her to like interact with
You
me,
got to
like
get her to
putting up
do
finger.
two.
Yeah, I got to get her. I got one. I got to get her to
Yep.
do two fingers.
Yeah, yeah. My
But
own
yeah,
daughter, Jose, got her doing the number one before I
number
did. Go
one. Yeah,
figure. But
I
to your
try.
credit, you said you're like, who's number one?
Who's
And
number
you were
one?
like,
Dad has
Dad's
none.
number one.
Dad has none. Yeah,
And she was like,
she knew. She knew.
hell yeah, dude.
I love it. And then
Jose's on my side. Jose's on my side.
Jose is on Dad's side forever. Uh,
Dad's.
yeah. I was like, I'm like trying to remember because yesterday it was a blur because we just chilled mostly and we were just trying to like, um, oh yeah, the Suns game. Like that's what I like. that's what my whole day was about. Yesterday was just like about
You
chilling.
motherfucker. You gonna bring
Dude,
up basketball tonight? You gonna fucking
I'm
you
trying not to,
mother
but honestly, it's like it's hard not to because it's really the only thing that's left in our life. Like as far as thing, because I got into obscure sports. I started to get into Olympic trials, and we'll get into that later because there's something I want to show you from the Olympic trials. Just like
Shit.
cracking me up. Anywho,
Well, while we're
we
on
got to
the
get into it.
subject, Suns in 4. I'm glad the Suns fuck yeah. You know you're gonna pull that video up. But so at home, stay tuned. But because there's some hockey punches coming in your way. And some
Multiple, and
good
I don't
shit
care how
talking
many. I
too.
don't care how much YouTube ding us, on ding us all you want, man. This is pure content that's happening. You unleash. It's post pandemic season. How are there not more punches, ladies and gentlemen? How is there
I'm
not
telling
more
you.
chaos? Like, I'm just curious. Granted, I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. I'm just saying. I'm just surprised that there's not more of it.
For sure, for sure. But yeah, go Suns. And my Sixers at this point in time of recording are now tied 2-2 with the
2-2.
Atlanta Hawks. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, Marogi.
Ah, man. And we'll get into it in the next segment because we have to go to a commercial break right now, man. We have to. I want to get into this next stuff. Before we go, tell me what you got going on as far as your next event, and I will tell you what I'm going to be doing up next.
Appreciate that. South Philly's Finest has the MFPW, Monster Factory Pro Wrestling, on June 26th in Paulsboro, New Jersey. The finest on the East Coast will be gracing the MFPW with our presence. So come on out, see the Lion Luca Brasi, come see the Gent JK. And then I know we got a bunch of events coming up after that. I don't remember the exact dates. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
South Philly's finest,
Let's
MFPW.
go. Let's
Come
go.
see us.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be doing a couple of things for streaming for not only Finding Arizona
Hey,
podcast, but the Pro Dad Pod. We're going to be live reacting to the Suns in the finals, baby. We are going to be reacting to a lot of more sports, baby. We're going to be
baby.
reacting to. We're going to try and do a couple more music videos. We're going to try and do a lot more. Prepare yourselves. It's coming at you loud and proud. We're going straight for the W's. We're going straight for the jugular. Ladies and gentlemen, Pro Dad Pod will be right back after these messages. Let's go.
I'm light years, call me eons. When the snare kick in, the beat is neon. Lights, yeah, I'm feeling magnificent. Care less what I'm up against. Yeah, you know I stay fresh like peppermint. Right.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pro Dad Pod Part
Yeah.
2. We are trying to give you guys some extra content. We're going to go into actually reacting to some stuff, some everyday stuff that's happening in our lives. So I got some content for me and Jimmy to react to, and I'm going to share the screen right now. I'm going to show you guys what the first thing is. Ladies and gentlemen, true love exists. Oh, do 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 do. Ben
You
and
are
J
popping me
Lo. Ben
right
and
now.
J-Lo
I
are
did not
back
know this.
together. Batman is back. Batman is back. Batman is back in those.
This is huge, dude. What the fuck am I seeing?
You're seeing Ben Affleck enjoying the fruits of the long-term game.
Vice versa, brother. She's enjoying the fruits of his labor, bro. That's Batman we're talking about,
That is
dude.
Batman, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's make it clear. She was with a guy who was making $300 million with the fucking Yankees.
And
He's
before
a world
that, he was
champion.
before that she was with a world-class singer by the name of Mark Anthony, who
Mark Anthony.
now apparently owns the Dolphins, part of the Dolphins. Did you know that? I heard this
We're gonna have
somewhere.
to
We're gonna have to.
zoom in on that face because what?
Yeah, I think he
Didn't
owns
know
part of
that.
the Dolphins. I think so.
Fantastic.
It's either the
Well, of
Dolphins or
course,
the Marlins or something like that. I don't know. We're gonna have to double check that.
naturally.
We're gonna
I
have
love it.
to what is the ask the
Watch
people
it be a
above.
minor league team that he watch it be like the Cleveland Steamers or whoever the fuck, you
Just
know.
like a front for like a drug cartel or something
Oh
like
my
that. Oh my
god.
god.
But
I
this
just ruined
really,
his whole hide plan.
yeah, you blew his spot.
Yeah.
Seriously, this makes my heart happy because I know my man Ben Affleck caught a lot of flack over the years. People gave him
Had
a
some
lot of
rough up and
shit.
downs.
But look at that. He hung in there. And he's also probably like, I'm Batman. And she's like, duh.
Duh.
And she went right back to him. This is amazing.
You know what I want? You know what, it's just like the cat poster really hang in there, ladies and gentlemen. You just hang in there. You hang in there,
You know,
you get
I
yourself
also
a
want to say
beautiful
how
lady.
strange it is of a shot. Like, it's so blurry, it's so pixelated because they're so
It is,
far away.
yeah, the cameraman's like 120 feet away, like
That's
150.
so odd, dude, that people do this shit.
It is incredibly creepy, but also it's like, how do we know about this information since like other than said person taking photo?
Well, because their manager or their publicist or
Publicist.
something
Yeah,
lets it
publicist.
leak. They get a payday, they let it
Hmm.
leak, and everyone's happy.
And a small portion goes to a charitable donation of, saving the children, good stuff.
Sure,
Sure.
sure.
His
But
response.
shout out to Ben Affleck. Shout out to Batfleck. My
Batfleck.
man, I think this means that the Ben Affleck Batman movie that was going to be a solo movie, I bet you he's running on all cylinders, brother.
Dude,
He's going to come back and be Batman. Watch. Watch.
we'll see. Yeah. Jimmy Nostradamus over here.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right, so I wanted to show you this next clip because we're talking about like how protective of we are of our kids, and just kind of like how dads
Sure.
react to like being very protective. So this is an ape straight up just being a dad in protective mode.
Look
Uh,
at the ass on this ape. Holy shit.
Anywho, this ape is
He's
being
so strong.
he's holding the baby from the mother and just not letting them hold like be around the baby ape, bound baby gorilla, I guess. So you see he's running with the ape. Incredible.
Oh,
This is how protected dads can be.
yeah.
To the basic instinct of a gorilla, just this is my baby. You guys can't play with him. You guys can't touch him. He's mine. This is how protective dads can be.
I'm just amazed at how jacked he is, dude.
Oh, dude, he's super jacked. This thing is at least 600 pounds.
Oh my god, look at his scurry. So as cute as it is, it's
Dude,
fucking
you, sh-
mind blowing.
you
Like,
shave the arms, you shave the fur around the arms and everything. The dude is jacked.
oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're going on to our next highlight, and Jimmy's gonna have to explain this one.
Ah. So I just came across this one. My trainer Danny Cage posted this, and man, I just can't stand motherfuckers like this guy here on the left, right here.
Uh huh.
There's always a guy in everyone's crew. That's this guy. He's too comfortable. He's too confident. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? He thinks his shit doesn't stink.
Let's
And
go.
then he
Does a dance move. Square.
like just let it replay over and over. Look at this guy.
Square.
Like, bruh, you don't even dance like that at a party. And you pulled it out in the middle of a fight. Why?
Oh man, he was so close. He was so close to finishing it, and like, I don't know if his like guardian angel just said nope, that this is a stupid move. I'm out. But he
Oh, so
straight up
okay. So first he did the wind up
he
and
did the
threw the
wind up.
jab.
Look, he did it.
Why? Why, bro? Why?
He was trying to
And
throw.
and let's face it, bro. This is like super minor leagues. This isn't even Bellator. You're like
But
just a
still,
guy.
though, yeah, you're still though. This is what happens when you think you're better
Look at the
than.
indie belt, bro. Look at the super indie wrestling belt. It almost looks like the WCW Cruiserweight Championship, and they just put their fucking indie MMA logo on it.
Did I see some spray painted cardboard on there?
Yo, I'm telling you, look how cheap that shit is. And so, dude, like you're in the minor leagues. Humble yourself.
Exactly.
This kid is hungry. Look at him. Hits him with the fucking kick and then stays on him. Hammer fist.
Keep going until they tell you to stop.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Ugh,
Next clip. Jeez. Wow. Learn from your mistakes, kids. So we
I'm
have to
telling.
go. I'm sorry, buddy. You walk so we have to talk about this. This is the only highlights we have. This is the only highlight from this. This is the only highlight. This is the only highlight I will show.
Fucking scurry over to you like that fucking gorilla, bro. Next.
No,
Fuck
we have
this tab. I say fuck it, sir. Fuck it.
Down by one. Joel Embiid with the ball. This is the only highlight we're gonna go over. We're talking about it because it is it is part of the finals. Joel misses this shot. We have to talk about this shot. Just this one shot. Just this one shot. I'm not gonna go into anything else. Look. And missed the layup. Now, as a coach who teaches fundamentals, are we saying that's a dunk or are we saying what he did was correct? I leave the floor to Jimmy. I know his answers, but ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Conway.
Next.
I didn't know we
fucking
were on a,
next, dude.
I didn't know we were on the
fucking
MTV,
next.
the
Next,
MTV
dude.
movie, the MTV TV show.
Next, dude.
Okay.
Oh shit! I heard about this.
This Kawhi dunk is nasty. Yo, he straight up threw it down this dude's face.
Oh.
He made him. He made him. It was nasty.
I saw screenshots of all the defensive players on the Jazz. Like I saw screenshots. They shared all their faces. ESPN shared their faces, and was like all of their faces were like, like, Jesus, this guy fucking yammed it.
Yeah, he heard it from across the room. And now we're going to get into this. We're going to get into this because I want to get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, last Sunday was a crime against nature itself. Flagrant fouls are real. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to address to the congregation. Jokic, Joker, stand up. Put yourself on the chair. God damn it.
You're a bitch.
You telling me this isn't a flagrant foul? You telling me this isn't a flagrant foul?
What a bitch. What a bitch.
You go from 12 to 6. That's not even allowed in the UFC. That's not even allowed in the UFC. I agree with Booker with the head shake. I agree with Booker with the head shake. Nah, man. Not
Absolutely.
like that.
And then, I want to address another thing I see a lot of people coming at me about because I posted that this guy is a sack of milk because that's what he is. He's a bag of milk. He's fucking chunky mayonnaise. This guy right here, this guy is an absolute fucking, he's just Wonder Bread, dude. He's Wonder Bread. And
he's a chunky mayonnaise.
Chunky mayonnaise, man. Like, dude, he's a bag of milk. And you're going to tell me this guy is the MVP and he gets swept and he loses his shit and he does this complete non-basketball play. It's embarrassing.
I can't get past the chunky mayonnaise.
Chunky mayonnaise, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Jokic,
That's
you are
exactly what he is.
chunky. That's the name of this episode is chunky mayonnaise.
Chunky mayonnaise. I'm with that. I like that. I
Yeah,
can dig that.
let's dig
I'm a
that.
good guy. I'm a pretty swell guy. I'm a pretty
Chunky
all right
mayonnaise.
guy. But I get a little chunky mayonnaise in me and I get a little kooky.
kooky.
Hey,
And
fuck
now
Nikola Jokic and fuck the Denver Nuggets. I used to love the Denver Nuggets, man, because of AI going there, Carmelo. You had Chauncey Billups there. You had what was the little guy's name? He was so little. Earl Boykins. Earl Boykins. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets. And now you got this chunky mayonnaise sandwich. He's a bum. Hell yeah, dude. Suns in 4, dude.
we have to pull this up because
Need
it's
man's info. That's what Devin said on Twitter. He was like, I need this man's info.
Suns in 4, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna try and pull up this video if I can find this fight video.
Oh, it's right on Twitter. It's real easy.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh my God, so good. Suns in 4 guy. There he is. Hell yeah, dude. This video is classic.
Look at him smiling at the end. The other friend.
And then watch him. Blah, blah, blah.
Straight up hockey.
Let me fuck your boy up.
Suns in 4. Suns in 4.
Okay.
Keeping him up. Garbage people. Suns
Couple
in
things
4.
to unravel here. Couple things to unpack here.
Yeah, couple things.
So the
First off,
dude,
Smiles over here. Smiles McGee. Let me break it down for you. Smiles McGee over here thinks that he's gonna throw in. He's like, look at me. Let me throw this sucker punch. No one's gonna know it's me. Dude, we see you. You're in straight 4K right now.
it's 10:23 in the evening.
Yo, your boss is gonna see this tomorrow, and he's gonna straight up say, "How are you gonna do this for it? How are you gonna dismay? How are you going to badmouth the beautiful work of McDonald's with this blemish that you put on your record? You badmouth McDonald's by putting yourself in the position that you just did.
You're an ass.
Jeez.
You're an ass.
Jeez Louise.
Pause it real quick. That shape up definitely says he works at McDonald's though, so I can't even lie. Like, you're right.
That's a what's it? A Great Clips cut right there.
Yo, and then I never noticed he was smiling beforehand. So what's he got in his hand there?
That's his wad of cash, I think, or his McDouble that he just picked up from work. I mean, the rapper
money in his hand.
It's money in his hand.
Okay, so he puts it in his pocket.
That's like, yo,
and then
like his boyfriend looks like he's gonna just walk away angry, and then look, he's like, oh yeah, I'm just putting away my cash, and then I'm gonna do this.
Throws a sucker punch. Punched him.
I think he missed
from the high ground. From the high ground, sucker punches him, misses. Even if he connects, this dude is not having it, dude. Yeah, he's right there he connects, but it's an open hand.
But now, look, I got you. Like now,
right on the collar.
I got you on the collar, and now
and that's an experienced fighter. That's where you know that you're in trouble because this guy knows what he's doing.
And ladies and
He
gentlemen,
grabbed
please
you.
welcome the Rabbit Punchers. Koosh, 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 koosh.
Damn, my man landed at least 7, 8 of them.
Yeah, you got to throw some like 7, 8 combos. Dude, this was
Yo,
straight up menace. Like, then he like looks like straight up
he
into
looks.
the camera. He's like, he looks up at his friends and then looks at
Let
the
me
camera.
fuck your boy up. He goes, nah, let me fuck your boy up real quick.
And it's
What's the
just
matter? What's wrong? Let me let me fuck him up real. Let me fuck him up real quick.
look at the anger behind the eyes. The eyes are just angry. They're dark. They have nothing.
Sons in
Nothing.
4,
Sons in 4.
and then says the most Philadelphia shit ever, dude. The most Philly shit ever. He spreads them all apart, puts them all in his face.
Sons in 4.
Sons in 4, B.
And if
Sons
if
in
he
4.
and he looks like he dropped his contact.
Oh shit. Or that, or he's like, let me
Bleeding
make
from the
sure my
nose.
chains are still here.
No, he's
He's
bleeding
like,
from
I'm
the
out of
nose.
here.
No, he's
I
bleeding
regret
from the
this
nose.
decision. I regret this decision
And,
immediately.
and then, like the animals that they are, the Denver Nuggets fans throw a beer at this guy.
Uh,
You see this?
Tremendous. Yep, tremendous. It comes in, hits him.
Yeah.
And then the guy in the orange, he's like, yo, what the fuck? Don't be throwing beers, dude.
Whoops. It's this guy right here. Whoops.
I
I didn't mean to
love
hit you.
breaking videos down with you. You see shit that I don't see.
Dude, it's
Like
it's
you catch shit I
incredible.
don't see.
It's incredible. Like it's just the amount of nonsense that's been going down. It's
What
yeah.
go back. I love that.
This is what
That's the most Philly dude ever. That's why no one can get a hold of him, bro. He's back in Philly.
He's an enigma.
Like Jeff
This
Hardy.
is, yeah, this is straight up. This is straight up just like one dude that like showed up randomly. He had the Suns on. He had the Suns jersey on because he randomly found it outside, and he was just like a homeless dude.
Oh my god. You need to just at least look at this fucking what go down.
Huh?
Right there. Right, stop. Up. Stop. How Subway's co-founder ruled the company like a demigod and sent the world's biggest fast food chain into a tailspin. What's going on in the world, dude? Oh, this reminds me. Go to Luca's Instagram.
Oh no.
You didn't see this?
Uh-uh.
Oh, dude, this shot right here reminds me of it. Play it. Play the first video.
Oh no. Oh what?
Where's the volume? You have to have the volume on, dude.
I thought it was someone else saying "Let's go," and it's
No,
straight
it's
up
Rob, dude. He's so hyped.
He's just turns around. He's like,
Is there a way
"Yes."
that you could is there a way that you can pause at his like right at the release because
Okay,
his dude
his
his
hip.
form was perfect, bro.
Wait.
Dude, look at the form.
Toes pointed.
Yeah, dude.
Leg extended. Elbow back. Elbow straight 90. Release fluid. Straight fluid.
And then
money.
Rob can't play basketball, dude. Rob cannot play basketball. So the let's go. And the way he like turns around with it at the end, let's go.
Yeah, the way he turns around, where you look away, like you just blew up something behind you. You're just like,
like he's Steph Curry, just won the fucking NBA finals, dude. This video popped me fucking huge, dude.
and like who's the random dude that's like watching him?
Just a dude. Yeah, right. But in the video, actually, if you put the volume up, that dude goes, oh, like right at the end, he goes, oh.
Oh, I love Rob.
I told him not to
sometimes.
post that. Look at him posting this goofy shit. That's what you get. 6 likes for that shit. That's what you get. Look how
You are
terrible
gonna.
that looks. Look how absolutely god
We.
awful that looks.
I'm not roasting you, man, because this is the same shit that happened last time. But like, I felt bad afterwards, and I'm just like, this. I feel for him because everyone's doing this, and I was like,
Oh,
I was this close. I was
I'm
this
glad you
close,
did it.
and I was like,
Dude,
nah.
he did one of me and sent it to me. And I was like, God damn you, dude. What the?
See what happens when you have a close friend like this.
Yep, exactly. He's a ribber.
Well, that concludes our final bits of like reaction tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes actually the end of our Pro Dat Pod. Yeah. We are going to be saying goodnight to all of you, but before we go, as always, we like to
Scusi.
conclude by letting you know what's going on in our lives and where you can find us. So I'm going to go first and then kick it off to Jimmy. Ladies and gentlemen, you can find me at Jose JOSE Ace ACE 602. That's my personal stuff. But if you would like to go over to Finding Arizona Podcast, I wouldn't mind. Give us a click, like, and subscribe. We have plenty of things for you guys to check out content wise. And concluding that, I'm always doing stuff for Pro Dad Pod on our social media, everything under Pro Dad Pod. I give it up to my dear, dear friend Jimmy. Take it away.
First off, definitely go click on that Finding Arizona podcast on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. These two are great couple. I can't wait to really just actually meet her and have a great conversation with her and yuck it up. Two very beautiful, creative people who I am proud and honored and very happy and blessed to call my friends. And shout out to Little Man, of course. And of course. And I guess back to the cheap plugs. The Gent JK on Instagram and Twitter. Check us out at SPF_wise guys. That's South Philly's finest. My brother Luca Brasi and I. Go back to the screen cap for his info. You can go follow him on Insta. He has the same for Twitter. But yeah, man, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? You don't need to smash the like button. I just want you to kind of like
just click it.
Gently,
just click it.
Circular, soft motion, just little.
Nice.
Just breeze up against it. Just nice and gentle, daddy. Nice and gentle. And daddy chill.
Daddy chill.
All right. So, hey, this has been Chunky Mayonnaise.
Chunky Mayonnaise.
Episode 6. Thanks for joining us. We ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
SPF Wise Guys, Pro Dad Pod on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We're growing, and more seductive than sex.
Oh, yeah.
I can say that.
Oh, yeah.
Dig it? Yeah.
Yeah. See you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out. Good night.
Time for the guns. Put the guns up, though, brother. Oh, there he goes. Ah.
Yeah.
Peace.
The time of the young lion, moving forward now ahead and beyond. Now it's time to take mine and make a bow to the King of Leon. Check.